Morning, this is Solar Daybreak. We don't have a live shot today, it's raining outside. The teams are having a difficult time setting up the cameras, but we'll take a peek in a little while if the weather improves. We're going to Pat Fernandez in the other studio. Pat's going to tell us what it's like today. Emmeline, was it rainy where you live? Yeah?
Actually, I didn't know it was raining since last night. But people were telling me that since last night it's been raining, so no
Yeah.
wonder it's a bit hot. Don't you feel it when it's raining outside? It
Right.
becomes
That's
hotter
true.
inside.
That's true. That's
So if you're also wondering, just like me,
true. Yeah.
So-
Well, Pat's going to tell us what it's all about. Anyway, it's raining. We're going to find out from Pat whether it's raining not only in Metro Manila but all over the Philippines. So Pat's going to have that for us in a bit. It's Tuesday, February 12, 2013. Today, expect all sorts of mudslinging, nasty arguments, as well as puffed up candidates and their supporters as the 90-day campaign period for the May 2013 elections for national and party list candidates starts today. The Commission on Elections had earlier set the campaign period for those running for senator and party list groups in May 13 from February 12 to May 11. Today also marks the birth of Lamberto Vera Avellana, first Filipino national artist in theater and film. Avellana, the so-called boy wonder of Philippine movies and a prominent film and stage director, made his film debut in 1939 with Sakay, a biopic in the early 20th century Filipino revolutionary Macario Sakay, directing more than 70 films in a career that spanned 6 decades. He died on April 25, 1991, at the age of 76. And here's a quote from director James Cameron. He said, "Pick up a camera, shoot something. No matter how small, no matter how cheesy, no matter whether your friends and your sister star in it, put your name on it as director. Now you're a director. Everything after that, you're just negotiating your budget and your fee." And our photographer of the week is George Tapan. This is the winning National Geographic photo of George, rainbow arches of the Philippines' Onuk Island after a rainstorm. In this photo, photographer George Tapan showed a perfect sense of timing and composition and the way he captured the two small human subjects in this beautiful scene. The very moody, beautifully composed image is called Into the Green Zone. The picture shows that small things can sometimes make a big difference. And let's now take a look at the banner stories of the major broadsheets today. Philippine Daily Inquirer headline reads, Senatorial Derby starts today. Of course, referring to the national campaign, which starts today, May 12, and it goes on till, February 12, and it goes on till May 11. Pope Benedict XVI steps down, cites age as a reason for his decision. Pope Benedict XVI announced on Monday he would resign on February 28 as the first pontiff to do so in nearly 600 years. The decision sets the stage for a conclave to elect a new pope before the end of March. Photograph of President Aquino with Murad Ibrahim, chair of the Mora Islamic Liberation Front, at yesterday's launch of the Sajahatra Blessings, Prosperity and Peace Bangsamoro program in Sultan Kudarat town in Maguindanao. The government and the MILF has forged an interim peace deal, says the caption under the photo. Buti naman sa mga games lang sila naglaban, sabi ng kalabaw. Soldiers more Rebs to see each other on Facebook. JP's ambush claim defies logic, according to Cesar Montaño. Una questions daang matuwid line while Team Pinoy is banking on Pinoy. Philippine Star headline reads, Pope Benedict to resign, photograph of Lolong. And of course, you all know that Lolong died the other day. Here the caption reads, So long, Lolong. Photo was taken on September 21, 2011, shows Lolong in a caged pen in Bunawan, Agusan del Sur. Lolong, at 20.24 feet, the largest and longest crocodile in captivity, died the other day. An autopsy is being conducted to determine the cause of death. Tears shed for Lolong. Campaign 2013 slugfest on for 12 Senate slots. Front page of the Manila Bulletin, photograph of Pope Benedict XVI, his back turned towards the camera. Pope resigns, pontiff cites deteriorating strength of mind and body. And there's a story of how popes are chosen on the front page of the Manila Bulletin. Manila Times reads, Pope resigns. Aquino wants peace in Mindanao by 2016. Manila Standard today headline, Government MILF peace effort. Aquino, spoilers out to derail plan. And photographs of the candidates of Team Pinoy and UNA, the United Nationalist Alliance. LP coalition calls Plaza Miranda as something. UNA says Cebu rally biggest. Pope resigns, and a photograph of the president with Murad Ibrahim and Ging Deles. Malaya Business Insight, slower growth seen in 2013. Growth to sap power supply, auto companies, top taxpayers. Front page of the Business Mirror, Murad cautions Mindanao investors. That's the front page of the Business Mirror. Amlin?
Thank you, Jane. And checking on this morning's trending topics in social networking sites, one of the most talked about topics around the world is Juan Pablo II. This comes after the resignation of the current Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Benedict XVI. People around the globe remember the late Pope John Paul II and his contribution to the Vatican City. Pope John Paul II died on April 5, 2005 due to scarlet fever. He was the second longest-serving Pope in history. And still in Twitter, here in the Philippines, Grammys is a trending topic. Filipinos joined the world in talking about the recently concluded 55th Grammy Awards held at the Nokia Theater. Among the winners were Gautier featuring Kimbra. They won the Record of the Year award as well as Best Pop Duo or Group Performance. Album of the Year award goes to Mumford & Sons with Babel, while Song of the Year goes to We Are Young by Fun, who also won the Best New Artist award. Kelly Clarkson also won an award which is the Best Pop Vocal Album for Stronger. Best Pop Solo Performance went to Adele for her live rendition of Set Fire to the Rain, while the Best Country Solo Performance Award was bagged by Carrie Underwood through her song Blown Away. And one of our Yahoo trending topics this morning is Pope Benedict XVI. This after Pope Benedict XVI announced his resignation last night. This will take effect on February 28, becoming the first pope to voluntarily leave office in 6 centuries. After examining his conscience, Pope Benedict XVI admits his strengths brought by old age of 85 no longer fits to lead the Roman Catholic people. Vatican spokesman Reverend Father Federico Lombardi says the Pope took them by surprise, and indeed, people around the globe were in shock of his sudden announcement. How's the weather today, Pat? It's been raining since last night. Will this continue throughout the day? Good morning to you, Pat.
Well, good morning, Amlin. It's a rainy Tuesday morning indeed. According to Pag-asa, the spreading of the tail end of a cold front is affecting Bicol region and eastern Visayas, while the northeast monsoon is still affecting northern Luzon. And as you can see in our metro weatherscape, cloudy skies will hover in Bicol and eastern Visayas, and this will bring light to moderate rain showers and thunderstorms. Meanwhile, in other parts of the Philippines, over here in Cagayan Valley and in the provinces of Aurora and Quezon, including Metro Manila and Calabarzon, residents will experience partially cloudy skies with light rains, while the rest of the country will be partly cloudy today with isolated rain showers and thunderstorms, particularly over central Visayas in the afternoon, northern Mindanao, Caraga, and Davao region. Moderate to strong winds blowing from the northeast will prevail over Luzon and eastern Visayas, and the coastal waters along these areas will be moderate to rough. Elsewhere, the winds will be just light to moderate coming from the northeast also, and this will bring slight to moderate seas. A gale warning, however, is raised over the northern and eastern seaboards of northern Luzon and the eastern seaboard of central Luzon. This also includes the eastern seaboards of southern Luzon and Visayas. And that's the latest on the weather this morning. Back to you, Amelin.
Thank you, Pat. Now let's go to Pia Bonales for the traffic situation along Katipunan Avenue. Good morning to you, Pia.
Good morning, Amelin. I am here on Katipunan Avenue this rainy Tuesday morning where traffic is already looking bad on both the northbound and the southbound lane of this road. If you could see behind me, this is Katipunan Lane northbound lane, Katipunan Avenue northbound lane rather, where traffic was already moderate to heavy starting from Aurora Boulevard going to Saverville, Ateneo de Manila University and Miriam College. Although it eases up to light here on CP Garcia University of the Philippines, it will turn light to moderate again from Capitol Hills to Tandang Sora. On the southbound lane, however, a long line of slow-moving cars starting from Tandang Sora to Capitol Hills going to University of the Philippines. Already, this is no thanks to DPWH repair works going on Miriam College. Moderate traffic stretches all the way to Ateneo de Manila University. Although it eases up on Saverville, expect moderate to heavy traffic from Aurora Boulevard to P. Tuazon, where another DPWH repair work is ongoing, occupying one lane. Although traffic will turn moderate again on east towards southbound lane, expect moderate to heavy traffic from Julia Vargas to Lanuza to Bagong Ilog. It will turn moderate again on Kalayaan to Market. And that's the latest traffic situation here on Katipunan. Keep your head cool on the road by smiling instead of honking. Jing, Amelin.
Thank you, Pia. Now let's get the traffic situation along Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City. Good morning to you, Katrina.
Hi, Amelin. It's a gloomy Tuesday morning here at Philcoa in Quezon City. And what you see behind me is the northbound lane of Commonwealth Avenue, where vehicles are exiting from the Quezon City Circle and are heading towards the Batasan Complex. Traffic here is very fast-moving, it's light and easy, and the same goes for Commonwealth southbound. However, drivers should not take advantage of this and be extra careful this morning as the wet roads are prone to accident. In fact, over at CP Garcia, 2 trucks figured in an accident. You have a 14-wheeler truck colliding with an 18-wheeler gas tanker. The 14-wheeler truck is a total wreck, and the driver of the said vehicle died on the spot due to the collision. Meantime, the truck's assistants as well as the driver of the 18-wheeler gas tanker were brought to the East Avenue Medical Center for immediate treatment of their minor wounds. Authorities are probing on the incident and they are eyeing at the possibility of overspeeding or mishandling of brakes as the cause of the incident. Meantime, let's head over at EDSA. Traffic started early at Timog southbound and this will last down to Monte de Piedad, Aurora Boulevard, Farmers Market, and P. Tuazon. Main Avenue southbound is also heavy due to another vehicle crash. We've got 2 vehicles colliding at around 7 in the morning over there. Santolan is also looking heavy, and SM Mega Mall down to Buendia in Makati is already in a bumper-to-bumper. As for EDSA northbound, meantime, we have another accident over at Reliance northbound where 2 vehicles and an SUV figured in another accident near the Shaw Boulevard tunnel. Once you get past this accident area, Shaw Boulevard is still light until White Plains, but Santolan up until Monte de Piedad is already looking heavy. Amelin, motorists, we are reminding motorists again to be extra careful this morning because of this gloomy weather and the slippery roads. And please make sure and always remember that you would be extra careful not only on the road but whenever you are, every day, this morning, especially during this kind of weather. Amelin will be back with more traffic updates and to give you more incidents. Hopefully there would be no more this morning. Amelin, Jing?
Thank you, Kat.